If you're interested in learning Amazon affiliate marketing, here's my ultimate Amazon affiliate marketing for beginners tutorial for 2024. So what you'll learn in this video, first, the exact system that I personally use for selling 30 to 50K per month with Amazon affiliate marketing. Two, how I get my hands on expensive products that cost hundreds of dollars while spending very little using my affiliate arbitrage strategy. And three, how to copy a winning affiliate content template that has the highest conversion rate and sells millions of dollars per day for 9-figure affiliate sites. So let me start by sharing my personal experience with Amazon affiliate marketing and why I'm qualified to teach this. So in 2014, I got my first affiliate commission ever, and it was from Amazon Associates. You can see here, it was for $32.06. Now, that may not sound like a ton of money, but for me, it just planted the seed in my brain that this was possible. If I could make $32, maybe I could make $300. Maybe I could make $3,000. So within 2 years, I scaled up to selling over $30,000 to $50,000 monthly gross revenue of products sold on Amazon and earning over $3,000 a month in net commissions direct deposited to my account. And this is just Amazon Associates, so this is not including other affiliate programs, ad revenue, brand sponsorship deals on top for this site. Now, even though my second affiliate website at the same time went on to consistently earn over $30,000 a month, this business was actually the most fun and stress-free business I've ever had to this day, and it's not even close. And since affiliate marketing, I've gone on to create a couple software companies, and I can just tell you, in terms of stress-free, affiliate marketing is the way to go. So when I was running that first website, I was doing one video and blog post per month. That's about 8 hours per video plus blog post. So I was working about 2 hours per week on average, like complete time freedom. And so this is a screenshot from the earnings of my second affiliate website. Like I said, was earning over $30,000 per month, and that's like 88-90% profit margin. Super profitable businesses, both of these. And affiliate marketing is just a business model that checks all the boxes for me. The financial freedom, the location freedom, work from anywhere in the world, and time freedom, which is most important to me. So what all of this allowed me to do, owning a business that consistently generates over $1,000 profit per day, allowed me to own my dream car, a Porsche 911 Turbo PDK, before ever being on camera on YouTube and teaching affiliate marketing or selling a course. Unlike most other gurus today, they make these videos where they're talking about making so much money, and then they go buy these supercars and whatever these days, which obviously, they weren't living this lifestyle before teaching the thing. Whereas I was already living this lifestyle before I ever taught anything online, and I have the receipts and the proof and everything in the timeline. Like, I was just living this life. I was also able to walk into this Lamborghini dealership and buy this one of 172 Lamborghini Superleggera in straight cash. And this was my first Lambo, and it actually was not my last. And the reason I share this is not to brag. I'm just sharing this because I know that when I was younger, these are the things that motivated me. I wanted this dream garage. It was going to be a daily car, Porsche 911 Turbo for the daily, which is, extra, and then having an exotic supercar for the weekends, whether that be Ferrari or Lamborghini. And that's exactly what happened. And it came true thanks to affiliate marketing. That's why I'm so indebted to this business model and why I'm so passionate about this. Now, if you have a moment, please smash the thumbs up button and comment below for more content like this. Share the video with your friends or family who would be interested in this opportunity. And please let's support each other because, at the end of the day, positivity is the only thing that's going to move you forward. Negativity, cynicism, it's just going to hold you back in life, okay? So let's start from the top. Why is Amazon Associates the best affiliate program for beginners? Let me start by saying I was wrong about Amazon Associates. I made a video earlier this year where I said that, most serious affiliates, they're doing high ticket affiliate programs that, it's not Amazon Associates. It's not these small, 3%, 4%, 5% commissions. But, I did a video from an SEO case study where I scaled from 150 to 12K per month traffic in 3 months this year in 2024 after all of these crazy algorithm updates. Now, that same exact site is actually making thousands or selling thousands of dollars of products per month just from Amazon, and I'm not even focused on that. That's an SEO case study, but there's a ton of affiliate links, and most of the content is affiliate content. You get paid for anything that someone buys within 24 hours of clicking your Amazon Associates link. So I'm getting paid for the craziest things lately that I have no content about, okay? Just some examples of this is I sold this $1,800 headphone, this audiophile headphone that I have never used, I've never purchased, I've never written about, I have no links on the site to this product, but somebody clicked one of my other links, they bought this, maybe it was sitting in their cart, and this $1,800 headphone was attributed to my Amazon Associates account, and I'm getting paid a commission on that. And another thing is this moped. So this $730 moped, you can actually see from the Amazon Associates, it's the same product, this X Pro 50 moped, $730. Actually sold a little over $1,000 that day, but somebody bought a moped from my link. And the thing I want to say about this is that with affiliate marketing, yes, the commission is low. You get a low commission rate. It will be like 3%, 4%. But you don't have to do anything. You just collect a check, okay? And again, I'm not someone who's selling $1,800 headphones, $730 mopeds, but people are buying them, okay? And I'm getting attributed for that sale. I'm getting commission off these crazy high ticket purchases. So last thing I want to say, this message right here was in the Discord community, and I do want to give a shout out for you to join our paid Discord if you want to hang out with 300 like-minded people. I'm hosting weekly live stream Q&As, and you can get real feedback on your website, your YouTube channel, and your content from a 7-figure affiliate marketing mentor and the community. So highly recommend it. Love hanging out and talking with everyone in there. So now I've changed my tune to where I think that Amazon is the best program for beginners and newbies. So I flip-flop. I said that, I used to say that this was the best because it's the easiest to get into. You have the least likelihood of getting rejected, and it has millions of products, okay? But to add on to that, let me talk about why is now a good time to be joining Amazon Associates and to be promoting it. And I didn't understand this back then when I was, talking kind of down upon the program, is that, look, more people are buying things online than ever before. And these two examples above of the $1,800 headphone, the $730 moped, and that's just a fraction of some of the crazy stuff that I've seen. I just want to highlight those because those were really out there. So volume makes up for this low commission rate, again, and it's almost like free money. We're talking 3% commission on something, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to ship a box over to somebody after they make the payment and they purchase the product and then handle the customer service or whatever. You have zero headaches, okay? So the other thing why now is a good time and why I think my case study has been blowing up like crazy, and I'll show you some of the traffic today, but content freshness is an advantage. So if, let's say there's a bunch of products that are popular, but when people are writing about them, they last wrote about them in 2021, 2022, even just 2023 versus 2024, that 1 year difference, people are typing into Google, I want the latest information. And Google likes freshness. When you have a fresh article, it has a higher chance to rank on Google, just because, well, one, the keyword has 2024 instead of 2023. But then in addition to that, they take into account the date that it was published. Okay. Now, if we're talking about requirements and platforms, I'm going to have more videos that are, more of these basic things, but you need to have a website and or a YouTube channel. And I believe the YouTube channel needs to have at least 500 subscribers if you don't have a website. I could be wrong about that, but basically you need one of these to get in. Personally, I always do the website at least first. I do both platforms, which we'll talk about, but if I had to choose one, the website is the easiest that you could start today, and I'll have other videos walking through how to set that up. But the next thing is, how do you stay in the program? So I believe it's 3 sales in 180 days. Could be 90 days, 180 days, but you need to get 3 sales. One mistake people make is they join Amazon Associates before they have any traction on their website or YouTube channel. That's one of the biggest mistakes you could make, because you're starting this clock early when you should just sign up when you already are getting traffic. Now, let's talk about real quick. I want to invite you for this limited time offer. If you're thinking of starting a new affiliate business or you have an existing business that you want to grow, right now you can apply for a free 30-minute strategy call with me. And there is a link below in the video description, or you can visit my website, odiproductions.com. And I just have a screenshot here of all the strategy calls that are being booked. My calendar is getting booked up. So there's limited availability. There might not be any slots by the time you watch this, but if there are, you'll see it through the link. And not all who apply will be accepted, so you do have to qualify. But hey, I say give it a shot. If you want to learn from someone who knows what they're talking about, then I invite you to apply, and let's just have a conversation. So the next thing I want to talk about, and let me bring this up a little bit because I want to show you the traffic for today. So when you're building your business, you want to put your business in a position to take advantage of the market and these seasonal peaks. So today's Amazon Prime Day, and there is a crazy spike happening. So this is the site from that case study. And, just to show you, before 3 p.m. today, we are already at 1,000 views to the site. This is a tiny site, by the way. It only has 52 pages, organic pages. And, we just hit 550 views per day the day before, but today we're already at over 1,000 before 3 p.m. This is insane. We're probably going to hit 2,000 visits today. Now, here's the thing. Want to talk about luck? So I accidentally put myself in the position to take advantage of Amazon Prime Day. Amazon Prime Day is pretty much at this point looks like Black Friday Junior, okay? And the thing is, if it wasn't for getting the site in a position with all of these content and all of these keywords and these rankings, we would not be seeing this crazy spike today. So it's all about preparation is what I'm trying to say. And if you want to prepare for Q4, which is biggest sales of the year by far, like Q4, especially for e-commerce, it tends to just outsize the rest of the year by a mile. And because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, all of those three put together is why Q4 is an insane time for affiliate sales. And if you want to get those sales in Q4 this year, you have to start today. You can't be starting October 1st if you want to be ready for Black Friday, November 28th, okay? So that's why you have to switch to a producer versus a consumer mindset. If you're a producer, you take advantage of when the market is buying a bunch of stuff, and look at all of this traffic that's coming in. It's not because I'm doing anything on my part. I'm just existing. People are beating a path to the door of my website, so to speak, because they're looking up content because they're trying to make a purchase decision. And my content's all about affiliate content that's like this product A versus product B. And they're looking that up right now, and they're probably going to make a purchase, and we'll see what the results of this. I mean, before Prime Day, if I was selling these $1,000 products with just the regular traffic, just imagine what Prime Day is going to do. So really excited to see that. Now, let's talk about how to get your hands on expensive products for very little money. This is one of my secret techniques that I've been doing since the very beginning. And I call this now, I just, made up this term, but I call it affiliate arbitrage. And that's really what it is. We are taking advantage of these products, and we're getting them for way cheaper than you would brand new, and we are also liquidating them for pretty much the same price. So let me just talk about and preface this, and then I'll show you step by step on my screen. But the first thing is, I get this question all the time. How do I get started when I don't have any products? Common question, I get it. First, even before that though, I need to address, you need to switch to an investment mindset instead of just pure cost. Because when you have this employee mindset, this broke mindset, honestly, most people have this broke mindset where everything is just a cost to you. You don't think in terms of, I'm going to spend $100 today so that this one day will come back to me and I can earn 1,000. Like, people don't think with delayed gratification, especially these days. They just think in instant gratification. It's like, hey, if I spend $100, I better make $500 in 24 hours. And it's like, you need to think ahead. If you had to put up $5,000 today, but there's a chance that you could be making $50,000 a year from now, that's what you have to think about. So when you see a product and let's say it's going to cost you $100, $200, don't just see it as like lost money. Think about it as like, this is going to pay me back one day. Okay. So everybody starts from zero. People look at my business or any other business, and you're comparing your day one business to a 10-year-old business. When my business was about 2 or 3 years old, the first, the affiliate marketing business for the Amazon Associates, my first website, when it was earning $3,000 a month, then you could easily reinvest that money. You could buy any product that in that industry, in that category of consumer electronics that you wanted to be honest. Like $3,000 a month, you could just go out and buy the product brand new and not even have to worry about it pretty much. Okay, now the truth is, nothing beats getting your hands on actual products. Right now, everybody's trying to shortcut it, and they've been trying to shortcut it, and Amazon removed where you could just get those free images from the product listing, the one with the white background. They removed that. They only have text links now. So everyone who was like, they were trying to just get the stock images, in my experience, that stuff doesn't really work. I mean, you could get a little bit of sales, but if you want to get, I'm talking, you're selling $50,000 gross revenue of products on Amazon, you have to have really good content. And when you get your hands on a product, nothing beats it. You have new original images that nobody else has because everybody else is just taking that stock white background image. 2, you have original ideas. The ideas are more important for SEO because when you're just regurgitating summaries of what other people are saying, you're not adding anything new to the knowledge on the internet. That's why you're not ranking. Okay. Now, the other thing is higher trust and conversion rate, because for me, I know my niche like the back of my hand. And if you know your niche even a little bit, when someone hasn't had experience with a certain product. You can just tell by their content. It's so vague. It's not concrete. It's not detailed, right? So where you need to try to focus on getting to is that when you're earning that extra, even just like $100 a month, $200 a month, $300 a month, then you can get into this flywheel of reinvesting whatever profits and revenue you're making from the business, pour it back in to make it grow even faster. And again, when you get to that $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month and beyond, it's so easy to keep the snowball going down the hill and piling up and gaining momentum faster and faster and faster. You have more resources. And honestly, on top of that, companies will start sending you $400 products for free. I know because I can speak from experience. And this is why the rich get richer. They get more resources. And how ironic is it that the bigger you get and the more social proof you get and the more success you get, companies are just willing to give you the product for free. So now you don't even need to buy it yourself, which is insane. And so now let me show you how to perform affiliate arbitrage. This is going to be a super quick example, but it's going to be really illuminating. So let me just start here let me just show you a specific product. Okay, so this product is a Sony WH-1000XM5 headphone. It's a very expensive headphone. Now, today is Prime Day, so it's actually really on sale, but when it's not on sale, this product legit is $400. And that's like the actual day-to-day price when it's not Prime Day. So just imagine $400, okay? Because that's like the bigger sort of example here, the more like realistic example. So we start here. You could just buy it used. That's your first option, okay? And this is already on Amazon. So instead of buying this brand new, you buy it used. We go from $400 to $219, right? So that's your first option. And, there's also an option where you can buy it renewed. So you can see here, there's a renewed listing. It's a different listing, but that's $229. So again, $229, $219 versus $298. On sale, but like $400 on a daily basis. That's insane. You're saving almost $200 just by doing used versus new. But we don't stop there. Let's go to eBay, which is one of my favorites. So on eBay, I searched up the exact same headphone, right? And when you start a search, it's going to be like this. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to switch to lowest price first. Boom. All my frugal, thrifty shoppers, you know what I'm talking about. And you're going to do buy it now because, you know, I don't want to spend time bidding. If you really want to save a lot, you could bid and just snipe, you know, at the end of the auction. I've done that a lot of times, but to be honest, I'm in a rush. I want to get this like literally this week. So what you want to do is you don't want to do parts only. These are broken. Okay. So unless you know how to fix these products, do not do parts only. So I'm going to do used/pre-owned. That means that it's probably going to work. And the other thing to watch out for is you really got to make sure that the feedback of these people you're buying from, that they have close to 100% feedback or they have a top rated plus badge. There's a lot of scammers, especially for things like AirPods and Beats, replica products, fake products, and they'll have like 0 reviews, okay, and 0% feedback. Now, again, buy it now. So let me just scroll down. Let's just see what we can find this for. If they say please read, do not buy it. It's broken. So skip everything that says read. They're going to tell you some story like, you know, one side's broken, one side's not working, the hinge is broken, whatever. So this one looks pretty good. It's a top rated plus. So you can trust it, 99.6%. And yeah, it's the headphone. It doesn't say please read or anything. Obviously, you would click into this and read more, but look, $159.99 with free shipping. So $160 versus $400. Now, what makes this arbitrage is not just saving money on the front end. Let me tell you how you get your money back. You can just sell this back on eBay for the same price that you bought it at. Because you bought it used, you could sell it used roughly for the same price. Now, obviously, in some cases, if time goes on and the product depreciates a little bit, you might have to drop the price down to $150 to $140. But we're talking about net losing $20 versus net losing $400 and not getting that $400 back. So that's why this is powerful. But we're not even truly done yet because there's 2 more places that you could look. And the 2 other places are going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. That would actually be the cheapest, depending on the product. You can just get a deal there because not only can you just get it without any shipping and without any fees or whatever, especially if you're selling the product, you don't have to worry about fees, but you can also lowball people. And if you want to negotiate, and you could do that too on eBay, by the way. So some of these, maybe we'll see one, there's like a best offer option. What you could do is they're like $158.16. You could say, okay, I'll give you $140, and you could knock off an additional 10 to 20%. Again, 0% feedback. I'd be wary about that. Yeah, I would go with something trusted just to be safe. There's a lot of scammers out there. Okay, so that's affiliate arbitrage in a nutshell. And a bonus to this is eBay has an affiliate program. What you could do is you could join the eBay affiliate program. You can offer those links inside of your content to say, hey, you could buy this either from Amazon affiliate marketing or Amazon Associates, or you could buy it from eBay and you get commission on either of those purchases. Okay, now number 4. So how do you figure out what are the best/popular products to write about or review? So let's start with the first thing that I like to do. It's Keywords Everywhere and Google Autocomplete. Okay, so I have this Keywords Everywhere extension here. So I'm just going to search this up. And what Keywords Everywhere does is it gives you the search volumes from Google Keyword Planner. So it's legit, it's accurate. And what I love doing is I love just searching stuff, and I love just doing the autocomplete and seeing how much traffic something has. And one thing that's kind of interesting is we can even just compare the old model versus the new model. The old one has 40,500 searches per month. The new one has 33,100 searches per month. Now you could also scroll down, and when you scroll down here, you can actually see related keywords, and you can just see some of the volume. Now, we were looking at the volume there, but sometimes you'll see different numbers depending on how it's typed. So I guess I didn't put a space there. But when you do have it head to head, there actually is way more people searching up the new model, at least just the model itself, not like review or whatever, because I would add the word review. Like, for example, you see review, it's a much smaller number, but it's a super targeted. These are people who want to buy this product. So like, that's what I'm talking about when I say that you need to, create content that is close to the purchase decision. And that's the reason why today my website up here is blowing up because people are making purchase decisions on Prime Day. They're trying to buy something today, right now. And that's why there's such an urgency. Now, going back to finding products. So data, keywords everywhere plus the Google autocomplete. That's the first thing I do. The second thing I would use is Google Trends. And again, I'm going to do Sony WH. Okay, cool. They have it right here, but I'll just type it. Yeah, no, I'll just choose it right here. Okay. Now, you want to change this. You don't want to do past day. That's like way too short of a timeline. Let's do the past 12 months just to give us a broad overview. Cool. We got that. Let's compare it to the new one. XM5 computer headset. A little bit different, but Okay. So according to Google Trends, which obviously this is a Google property, so it's accurate data, but the issue is they don't tell you the volumes and even keywords everywhere. To be completely honest with you, these are estimates too, but they're from Google Keyword Planner, so they're going to be fairly accurate. Google wants to give fairly reliable data to their advertisers, right? Because that's how they make money. Now, looking at this, it does look like the XM4 is more popular relative to the XM5, at least, just based on, these ones I did right here. You could type it different ways. Like, for example, if I type it like this will get way less. This will be like a 0. Watch. Look, I'm just guessing. Yeah. So, I do searches like this all the time, and the way you type something can be the difference between it being super, super popular and it just not being in the conversation at all. So, and the other thing is, like, these are topics, I believe, versus search terms. So if I switch to search term, this might go down. Yeah. So the red went down. I'm going to switch to search term as well, and this should go down. But still, you see how they're way bigger than the yellow one because I typed it with a dash. That's how crazy SEO can be. It's like one dash could be the difference between thriving and just absolutely struggling. Now let's go to YouTube search. Okay, check this out. This is powerful. So if you're going to be doing YouTube content, you don't want to do the web search, you do the YouTube search, and you'll actually see that it's way different in terms of the numbers. So the XM5 is actually more popular on YouTube. Maybe it's because people who are searching on YouTube, they're a little more forward thinking in terms of, they're interested in the latest model. Maybe YouTube is more of like more advanced than just searching on Google because you're looking for a video as opposed to text. Just a thought, just guessing here from the data. What does it mean? But basically, I would use those two first. But now let me show you on Amazon. Okay, so if you want to see on Amazon directly how popular a product is, it's easy as looking at how many people bought this in the past month and compare this to another product. So 4,000 people bought this Sony headphone, this $400 Sony headphone in the past month. That is an insane volume for such a high-priced, high-ticket item. Now, you look at that, that's your first clue, and they only added this, I think, like this year, so it's really cool to see these numbers. But in addition to that, scroll down here, and then you can look at the best sellers rank. And you can see this is ranking 241 in electronics, and it's number 22 in over-ear headphones. So if we want to see, okay, well, what's really trending, what's popular, just click top 100 in electronics. And you're going to see here, yep, AirPods, makes sense. Fire Stick. Okay, I mean, this is Amazon, so I don't know if this is inflated or what. But AirPods, yep. And again, you could always jump into the listing to see how many they're selling per month. 10,000 per month. And again, this is Prime Day, so it's 168. This product is usually around $250 to $199 new on a daily basis, okay? But you can see that 10,000 people are buying this every month. Like, that's insane. And lastly, if you want to find out some other trending products, just go on social media like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. People are raving about products every single day, and you could become a producer where you start to review those products and make money from owning that product. Look, 10,000 people or 4,000 people are buying that Sony $400 pair of headphones. How many do you think are actually reviewing it? Not for free, but like making a business and making that into affiliate content. It's a small percentage, a very small fraction of the 4,000 people per month who are buying a $400 headphone. Okay, Now let's move on to what makes good affiliate content that generates $50,000 a month in monthly sales revenue of products sold on Amazon. 50,000 of products moving on Amazon for my affiliate links, okay? That's the only way you can get to a full-time income with Amazon. If it's like a 3% conversion rate, just do the math. You have to be selling tens of thousands of dollars. But to be honest, it is a little easier than you would think in some ways, especially once you start to get that momentum, that snowball effect. So let me repeat this. The closer your content is to making an actual purchase decision, the higher your conversion rate will be. These types of content are product reviews of an individual product, head-to-head comparisons. These are versus content. Best of roundup. So like, what are the best overall Bluetooth noise canceling headphones, something like that. And lastly, a tutorial, but that's outside the scope of this video. Maybe I'll do another video or course on that. Tutorial is a great generator of affiliate sales. Okay, now let's go look at a 9-figure example, which is Wirecutter, CNET, and then SoundGuy. So Wirecutter is the 9-figure example. The other ones are 7 and 8 figures. But basically, you need to learn SEO, which is again outside the scope of this tutorial. But I'll make more videos about that because that's, like I showed you right here, the difference between having the dash and not having the dash could be the difference between success and failure when it comes to your content. Okay, it's the details really matter. So let's dive back into here. Let's go look at a 9-figure affiliate website right now. So, and if you're not familiar with Wirecutter, New York Times acquired this, I believe, for about $20 million. And since then, they've turned it into an absolute beast that is generating, I believe, $100 million per year in annual revenue. So it's an absolute beast. If you want to learn from the best, then just look at something like this. Now, I will probably make content on how I personally do affiliate content on my tiny little site with 50 pages that's selling thousands per month. But let's just look at the top, and then we can work our way back. You know, it's good to really learn from just like what are the best doing. Now, that doesn't mean that if you do what Wirecutter is doing, it's going to work for your tiny little site with no domain rating or authority. Probably not, but we can take some things away from this. So here's what I see when I see this. So we're starting with, okay, you've got the URL, best air fryer. That's the keyword they're going for. And you see it in the title, the best air fryer. Okay. And you start with a great featured image. And again, when you have original images and you could do stuff like this, and even better if you could be maybe like, if you could have a person in the image, it's really hard to fake that. Okay. Now, we have like 3 authors here. They have a little shout out to Prime Day. So you can see it's Prime Day. We start with the intro paragraph, okay? And they're talking about, let's see what I can get from this. Basically, this is huge. I think testing dozens of models since 2017. It's that authority, both for a user reading this and for Google. They have a really clean layout, by the way. Like, look, it's just black, white. Like, they don't have a million banner ads blowing up in my face. Like, I really like this. It's pleasing. It's calm. Okay. They have links that are highlighted with this red, with the bold, with the underline. It's nice because that's a call to action to click these links. Maybe this is going to an individual review, or maybe this is going to an affiliate link. And then let's scroll down. So they basically have a roundup here, everything we recommend. They show your buying options. So they sell it from multiple vendors, not just Amazon. They don't rely on just Amazon Associates, although they probably generate, again, 9 figures a year from Amazon Associates alone. But they also do Williams-Sonoma, Charlotte Table, different prices. And then they just have, in some cases, they just say buy from Amazon straight up. And they do these different categories: the best air fryer, the better interface, better crisping, small but mighty air fryer. So yeah, so you have these like 3, but you have to scroll. I don't love that, but you have those 3 cards there. What to consider, what is air frying, the pros, cons, other options. Then you have this card, and again, it's like that 3. They show the different places you can buy, which is really good. You always want to have multiple buy links where they could purchase the product from. You don't want to just have one. I mean, it's fine to have just Amazon, but ideally, for your user, you have like a few places where they could maybe even save some money, like eBay, for example. And they talk about it. I'm not going to read this right now, but basically you can just kind of see the way they do it. It's very clean. It's very methodical. But obviously this is like a massive, like this is the top of the top. And then you can see they also add these like why you should trust us. I think this is huge in 2024. This is something that I am using for that case study. So hint, hint, like that might be one of the reasons why it's doing so good. Who this is for, how we picked, how we tested. So you can see they are establishing all this authority. They have some internal links as well, which I think is really great, and they're contextual. So, you can just bet that the keyword of this article, which you can see is best deep fryer if you look at the bottom left, the keyword is related to deep fryer. The anchor text matches the focus keyword of the destination URL. Okay, you got images, great images, by the way, high quality, original. Okay, but let me show you a more like, this example is I just want to show you the top, but let me show you a more kind of down to earth example of still a $1 million affiliate website, but it's a little bit more realistic of what most people's content could look like. Okay, so this site Sound Guys right here, if I do my little SimilarWeb extension, you could see that this site is getting over 2 million visits per month. And at that rate, like even just off ad revenue, this site is a 7-figure site, just pretty much off ad revenue, but you add the affiliate links, and this is a huge, heavy affiliate site. And here's what you can learn from this, okay? Let's start from the top. Look at their menu. What are the things they write about, and what is the order, the priority? Headphones and earbuds are first, speakers are second, and then things like, if we look at more, they have gaming headsets, hearing aids, microphones. Why is it that these are first, and then you have reviews, you have the versus content, and then the best of? So these are the 3 content templates I was telling you about. Why do they have these things prioritized, and then they bury, things like the music streaming, for example? It's because they get the majority of their business and their traffic and their sales, they get it from headphones and earbuds. Specifically, if we want to think about where the keywords, wireless earbuds, over-ear headphones, okay? And then they also get it from speakers, apparently, because they wouldn't make this a literal top menu item if it wasn't driving a lot of revenue, okay? Now let's dive into the actual content just to get an idea. And I want to actually look at just an individual content. Because this is more realistic for the kind of content that I make and the kind of content that you probably want to make. Okay, we got all these ads here. So what I like about what they're doing, they have a rating here, they have the price, they have even some of the specs like the weight, the dimensions, they have some ratings here. Okay, so what I like about this is they have the what we like, what we don't like. This is basically like the new pros and cons of 2024, and something I'm experimenting with as well, but I still use pros and cons. Still it means the same thing basically. And looking at this, so we have the content, we have original images, which is obviously something that they have a watermark too. It just looks very professional. Okay, and again, original images with a watermark. Let's keep scrolling down, and they have the review, they have these headings, and you really need to make sure that your on-page SEO is on point. So these are going to be H2s. If I just inspect this, yep, so it's an H2 heading. I'll make another video to talk more about that, but I just want to give you a quick overview. And then you have FAQs at the end, which is perfect because FAQs, you're always going to find these people also ask. So these are prime questions to answer in your FAQ section. So yeah, we don't have time to do a deep dive on the content, but I just want to give you a quick overview of what $1 million affiliate content looks like. All right, so if you got value from this, please take a moment to smash the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and share this with a friend if they are interested in learning about this awesome opportunity. I want to say one last time, if you're thinking of starting a new affiliate business or have an existing business and want to grow, you can apply for a free 30-minute strategy call with me. The link is in the video description or my website, odiproductions.com. Highly recommend you check out the rest of my videos. Subscribe if you want to get videos every week just like this. Hit the notification bell. I'm trying my best to deliver the most value per second of anyone who's teaching affiliate marketing and knows what they're talking about. So if you want to help me on that journey, support the channel, give me some engagement, and let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.